You're not financially irresponsible. You're addicted. Marcus Aurelius saw this in Rome. Here's proof. You say you deserve the $35 delivery after a hard day, but you spent $280 this month. That's not self-care. That's dopamine addiction. You say you need the $200 sneakers because they were on sale, but you have 12 pairs at home. That's not smart shopping. That's compulsive buying. How many times this week did you buy something within 5 minutes of seeing it? Stanford researchers discovered your brain treats shopping like cocaine. Dr. Nir Eshel at Stanford Medicine proved that dopamine release in your striatum, your brain's reward center, increases based on the effort you put into getting something. The harder you work for it, the more your brain rewards you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Translation? Your shopping excuses are the actual problem. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's partner, was worth $2.6 billion when he died in 2023. He once said his biggest fear wasn't losing money. It was becoming addicted to spending it. He drove the same car for decades, lived in the same house, refused to upgrade. Net worth, $2.6 billion. You're doing the opposite. You upgrade constantly, chase every trend, buy every sale. Sound familiar? Let me prove it to you. When's the last time you bought something and felt good about it for more than 24 hours? When's the last time you checked your bank account before spending $50? How many packages did you order this month that you haven't opened? How many subscriptions are you paying for that you don't use? Here's what you avoid: budgeting, tracking spending, facing your debt, calculating compound interest on your credit cards. Here's what you prioritize: scrolling social media shopping, refreshing online deals, checking flash sales, watching haul videos. Let's calculate what this actually costs you. The average person spends $150 per month on impulse purchases. Over 10 years, $18,000 gone. But here's what hurts. If you invested that $150 monthly at 7% returns, you'd have $26,000 instead. You didn't just spend $18,000. You lost an $8,000 opportunity. Seneca wrote, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short." You're making yourself poor. Here's what dopamine addiction does to your money. Weakness 1, anticipation hijacking. Research from 2022 shows dopamine surges happen before you buy, not after. Your brain releases the chemical when you think about shopping, not when you own the thing. You feel excited opening packages. 5 minutes later, nothing. The average consumer made nearly 10 impulse purchases per month in 2024. At $29 each, that's $281 monthly, bleeding out. You chase the high, buy more, feel less, repeat. Weakness 2, the sunk cost trap. Recent Stanford research revealed acetylcholine amplifies dopamine release based on effort. The more you struggle to get something, the more your brain values it. You waited 3 hours in line for a limited drop. You must buy it now. Your brain says, "I worked hard, so it's worth it." That's not logic. That's neurochemistry. That's why you waited 3 hours, felt exhausted, and still clicked buy. Not because you wanted it, because walking away meant the wait was wasted. Your brain trapped you. Psychologist Patrick Trotsky's brain imaging studies show that people with shopping addiction have dopaminergic reward systems on fire when shown shopping images. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that says no, shuts down completely. Weakness 3, social media pressure. 84% of consumers made impulse purchases in 2024. 40% of all money spent online comes from impulse buying. On social media, dopamine triggers are everywhere. Influencers, time-limited offers, swipe-up features. Research found influencer-backed products yielded 35% higher conversion rates, with most purchases happening within 5 minutes of exposure. You're spending $282 per month in 2024. That's up from $151 in 2023. Researchers call this the dopamine economy, apps designed to exploit your brain. Stop. Pull up your bank app right now. Look at last month's charges. How many purchases do you not remember making? I'll tell you what Warren Buffett remembers. Every single dollar. What did he have that you don't? A system, not willpower, a system. Buffett still lives in the house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He eats fast food breakfast, never spending more than $3.17. He uses coupons. His net worth? $145 billion. You don't have a discipline problem. You have a system problem. Here's the solution. The 72-hour dopamine detox. The Stoics called it premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils, anticipating temptation before it strikes. Marcus Aurelius used this when ruling Rome during plague and war. Every morning, he reminded himself of the day's temptations. Flattery, luxury, distraction. He built a system to interrupt dopamine before it hijacked his decisions. Here's why it works. MR studies show dopamine surges during anticipation, not possession. When you delay a purchase by 72 hours, you interrupt the anticipation cycle. The dopamine fades. The logic returns. Naval Ravikant, net worth $60 million, uses the same principle. Desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. Warren Buffett uses it differently. He asks, will I use this in 5 years? If no, he doesn't buy. The exact steps. Step 1, the cart quarantine. Every online purchase goes in cart. Do not check out. Set phone timer, 72 hours. Step 2, the dopamine journal. Write why you want it. Be honest. It'll make me look successful. I'm bored. Social media made me want it. Step 3, the cost translation. Calculate the purchase in hours worked. $120 shoes divided by $25 per hour wage equals 4.8 hours of your life. Step 4, the compound question. If you invested this money at 7% annual returns for 10 years, what would it become? Use a compound interest calculator. Step 5, the 72-hour review. After 72 hours, check your journal. Still want it? Your dopamine cleared. If you forgot about it, delete the cart. Week 1, you notice the urges. You'll catch yourself reaching for your phone to shop. You'll feel the pull. The awareness is the breakthrough. Week 2, you start skipping purchases. First save purchase, $45. That stayed in your account. You'll feel weird. Your brain will say, but it was on sale. Ignore it. Week 3, you see progress. Your bank account has $300 more than usual. You didn't deprive yourself. You just stopped feeding dopamine. Month 2, identity shift. You stop identifying as a shopper. You start identifying as an investor. You stop browsing. You start building. You're not wealthy yet, but you're not broke anymore. Here's what people won't tell you. Your friends will call you cheap. Your family will say you've changed. Influencers will tell you you deserve to treat yourself. Your coworkers will mock you for bringing lunch instead of spending $15 on delivery. They're attacking you because your discipline threatens their weakness. When you stop buying, they see their own addiction reflected back at them. They don't want to change, so they want you to break. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. You don't owe anyone your money. You don't owe anyone your time. You don't owe anyone your dopamine. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire for 19 years. His critics, dead and forgotten. His journal, meditations, read by millions. 1,850 years later, The choice is binary. Most people will keep scrolling shopping apps, keep clicking buy now, keep checking their cart, keep wondering why they're broke. Few people will install the 72-hour rule, track their spending, kill their subscriptions, build their wealth. Which one are you? If you're ready to break your dopamine addiction, write this in the comments. I'm done spending, I'm building wealth. Not later, now. This channel is for people who want truth, not comfort. Next video, why you're exhausted but can't sleep, the cortisol trap destroying your discipline. Marcus Aurelius figured this out during the Antonine Plague while ruling Rome. You're implementing it now in 2026. Are you strong enough to stop shopping for 72 hours?